I guess I'll say this. This would be an impromptu thing, real quick, because we mentioned earlier that there's a rumor of a Sony big showcase. I guess I could ask you real quick, what would you want to see from this showcase? What would make it big for you?
I would like to see some more information on Spider-Man. Nothing too crazy about like spoiling it.
Okay.
More, I would want to hear them give me a relative solid release date, right? Like let them tell me fall again. Like I don't even need it to be this the exact day. I just want to hear from them again because they said it before and then they just went silent. So that some sort of update on Wolverine, like to hear what's going on there. Um, that's the main two. Maybe hear about some other things that they might be working on, right? Like how they give the Wolverine teaser. Maybe a couple more teasers of like here's some other stuff we're planning. That's about it. That's all
Yeah.
I really need.
So
I
I would.
imagine if they're gonna do a God, I think they're still gonna do a God of War Ragnarok DLC, like
Okay.
or like maybe not necessarily DLC, but like how they had the Nathan Drake
You mean
side
like in
story or
it's
the
gonna be a you know who? It's
it's
gonna
gonna be
be
an
him in the
Atreus
boat.
story.
It's gonna be him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
And then
think without spoiling anything,
yeah.
right? Because I guess it's still too early to spoil this game. But based off of the way it was like ending and everything, I think they're gonna do something with him. Uh so I imagine that might get announced. Like
Yeah.
those three things.
I would want a definite release date for Spider-Man 2. I would imagine it's probably, I don't know why this date is in my head, but September 23rd, 2023. It just
Isn't it
sounds,
when?
I don't know.
No, the last one was in October.
Yeah, it would
Was it?
I
Yeah,
would
it was
imagine it
October.
would be somewhere in that area, but
Yep.
definitely a release date with that, maybe a story trailer with a little bit of gameplay, a CGI
Yeah.
trailer, possibly with gameplay for Wolverine. That's what I would want to see.
I would
Um,
also like to know, do the missions switch back and forth between Spider-Man and Miles? Are you only Peter, or does it matter who you are? Do you get to just pick which one you want to be? Like, I want to know how that
honestly,
structure goes.
without spoiling it, I would imagine that it would be structured just like God of War. That's what I
Okay,
think. I think it will be for
which
everybody
I'm
who
okay
knows. Who
with.
knows?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I just want it to be
Yeah,
confirmed, but I'm okay with that. That's fine.
I would like it to at least know if they have a full campaign where it's co-op. That's at least just a DLC thing where you play it fully, like It Takes Two or
With
something.
both
Like
of them, that'll be
yeah,
cool.
that would be the one thing that I would like to know. Of course, they wouldn't tell you that right away. They would probably tell you months after it comes out because it will be DLC.
You know
But I
what we
would want to
need?
see that.
We need a full campaign where you play as Mary Jane and stealth. Because now she's the only stealth character. So you got to
No,
do the whole thing in stealth.
what if they come out with a God of War VR where you're just Mimir, you're the head, and you just see everything from his view as the
So the
head, and you get
back,
to look around.
it's
You
the
get to just
back of
look
the fight.
around.
Like you don't even get to be like in the front of the fight. Oh,
Like while somebody's actually playing Ragnarok or something, like you have the VR headset on and you can see just from the viewpoint of Mimir the entire time. Like, if that's possible.
Duck brother.
That would be wild. That would be wild.
You're just rolling like everywhere, and you can't. No, actually, I would do it. I think I would do it. That would get me to go get the VR headset.
But you know what? Even though I didn't really care too much about Atreus, I would just say, like, yeah, if they showed you a teaser of a Atreus spinoff, it almost seems like they want to go there. So if they
Yeah.
do that, I wouldn't mind seeing it. It would be interesting to see where they go with it. I mean, obviously it's
Well, I
not
think it'll
God of
be his
War, but
mission. Yeah, it's like
yeah,
whatever. I don't even think it'll be like a full 20, 30 hour game. I think it'd be one of those like 6, 7 hour ones where it's just his little mission that he's doing.
but I think we're
Uh,
thinking too far into the future with that because I think with him, they will probably age him up a little bit and give you a full game for the next
you think
generation
so?
when it comes to
'Cause I
him.
was thinking it's specifically his specific mission that he did at the end of the game, where he was just
Okay.
like, I gotta go do this.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
I
might
thought
be
they
it.
would just do like a summary of like his little adventure there, which may like lead to telling you where it's gonna go, and then the next full game will be him.
Okay.
Even if it's like, for example, like the hint that people always thought was that they might do like another mythology next, or it'll just be like a little 6-hour thing of him doing his thing where the last of the things he's searching for, it's hard to say this without spoiling anything, but the last of the things that he's searching for happens to be in Egypt. And that's their way of telling you we're going to get some Egyptian mythology next. So it's like, well, now we have to make our way there. Like something like that is what I was expecting. Because he immediately went on his little side mission. So I was like, oh, that's where they're going to go with it. We'll see.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I would say also just some form of a surprise. Something completely we didn't know anything about. Not like one of these sequels. Like almost everything seems to be a sequel the way it seems going forward. Just something that's just a surprise and it just looks dope. It don't even have to be full AAA. It just looks dope. Maybe it's a shadow drop too on their service, but just a surprise. That's